If your therapist performed more than one billable procedure during the same patient visit, chances are you're already affected by MPPR. Even if you've never heard the term, multiple procedure payment reduction is a Medicare reimbursement policy that reduces payment for certain therapy services. For busy outpatient rehab clinics, that reduction can add up to a significant amount of lost reimbursement. Today, let's break down exactly how it works. MPPR stands for Multiple Procedure Payment Reduction. Medicare introduced this policy in 2010 to account for efficiencies. The assumption is that some clinical work, like patient preparation, room setup, and administrative tasks, is shared across procedures. Because of that, Medicare pays the highest valued eligible procedure at its full allowable amount, while secondary procedures receive a reduced payment. It's important to note that MPPR applies to Medicare Part B therapy services and affects PT, OT, and speech-language pathology. Some commercial payers have adopted similar reimbursement policies, although the rules can vary significantly by insurer. One common misconception is that Medicare simply cuts every additional CPT code in half. That's not exactly how it works. The reduction applies specifically to the practice expense component of eligible therapy procedures, not necessarily the entire payment for the service. Because every CPT code has a different reimbursement structure, the actual reduction can vary depending on which services you are providing. And remember, MPPR does not mean you should avoid billing medically necessary services. Documentation is still your best defense. If each procedure is clinically justified and properly documented, it should still be billed. MPPR changes reimbursement, not clinical decision-making. Let's look at a simplified example. Suppose your therapist performs manual therapy and 2 units of therapeutic exercise. Without MPPR, your expected reimbursement might total approximately $208 based on standard rates. Under MPPR, Medicare pays the primary eligible procedure at the full amount, while reimbursement for the additional procedures is reduced. The exact payment depends on the Medicare fee schedule and the practice expense assigned to each specific CPT code you use. The end result is straightforward. Your reimbursement is lower than if each service had been paid independently and at full value. Multiply that adjustment across dozens of patients every single day, and the financial impact on your clinic becomes significant over time. While you can't eliminate MPPR itself, you can make sure your billing process isn't creating additional unnecessary revenue leakage. First, verify that every medically necessary procedure is documented clearly and independently. Each service must have its own clinical justification. Second, apply the correct therapy discipline modifiers consistently: GP for physical therapy, GO for occupational therapy, and GN for speech. Missing or incorrect modifiers can delay payment or result in avoidable denials, compounding the loss you already face from MPPR. Third, review claims before submission to catch documentation gaps, coding inconsistencies, and reimbursement issues early in the process. A strong claim review process helps reduce errors beyond MPPR itself, ensuring you capture every dollar you are legally entitled to. MPPR is one of those Medicare policies that quietly affects almost every outpatient rehab clinic across the country. At SPRY, we've built our rehab platform with integrated documentation and intelligent claim review designed specifically for PT, OT, and SLP clinics. If you'd like a deeper breakdown of MPPR, we've linked our complete guide below. Let us know what other rules you'd like us to explain in the comments.